Alright, everybody, welcome back to another brand new video. And guess it's time we're gonna do another interesting reaction video time. Yep, another reaction video time. And yes, it will be the time that I am myself am gonna react to this video here and now that I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered again. And it's time and time that I am going to be reacting to is of right now that this video is called Walty Full Week with Lyrics by RECD Friday Night Funkin' the Musical. Now, before we react to this video, by the way, is that yes, by the way, I did read some theories a little bit and read them a bit carefully so that way I just don't get confused and randomizedly confused. But just remember, everybody, that I know the character is the mod. I understand. And also, I did receive a comment I don't know, like years ago before I even still played Friday Night Funkin' by any chance already, that a friend of mine, or should I say a very interesting old friend of mine, that was Zane, apparently, just a good friend at least, that actually did talk to me in a comment, by the way, like somewhat of a comment that said was like, by saying is like, are you going to play the mod of Walty? And I have never heard of this character before, but I did read a little bit of some info, a little bit of who this character is, that he's like a bomb head that has like a little thing around his back a little bit that has something to like explode his head. Like he just like could explode a nuclear or something. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, like there's no way that a guy like himself can like blow up the whole thing. And I'm like, damn, that makes some sense. Which, it makes entirely much more sense. And yes, apparently, by the way, that people did say that he was the first mod, which, by the way, I'm not going to keep getting myself confused by saying, like, oh, who's the first mod? Like, who is the first mod or who isn't the first mod? Well, by the way, I just really don't care, by the way, by any chance, by saying, like, oh, he's the first mod. Or should I say from the other side by saying, like, no, he's not the first mod. Well, it's not going to be a debate, a whole session of that argument that I'm not going to be willing to put myself through that entire risk exactly for that reason. So just remember, I am not here to make that as an argument. I'm only here to say that I don't really give either two ways of not caring about who is or who isn't the first mod. Which, by the way, I'm only doing this, by the way, for one decision that I'm only willing to just react to this video anyway, so that way I would have to get this video entirely over with, so I don't have to restart the entire beginning of this entire reaction already. So remember, this is just only by my only decision and by my choice of reacting to this video only by means necessarily of my own speech, as myself included. So without that being said, let's react to this video, and I hope that you guys are excited as I am, and I am sure as hell am definitely ready to see how this video is going to play out. And also, no, I have not played the mod of that game yet, which, no, I have not played the character yet, or should I say boyfriend, gets to take on a little, literally a bomb head, which, no, I have not played that game. I will only be making a new playlist for a different version, which is going to be my only reason to choose it. And also remember, I am not going to be considered by saying like, oh, are you gonna play the mods? The answer is still F no, and I'll say as FUCKYOU. Don't give a shit about playing mods. I never will once play those mods in the game. I'm only just here for the story modes. That's it. Because I just would rather focus the entire story modes and focus on free play, which that's only my only debate and discussion. That is only my debate. That's it. So yeah, because I just don't want to consider like, oh, having like brain rot and stuff, which blah blah blah. I just don't want to do all that. So just to make this an easier way without making this entire likely the harder way. So just respect my decision or choice, or the comment's going to be blocked, or pretty much never receive anything ever again from me. So that's just my only options I would rather consider by having that reason and discussion. So, anyways, let's not waste our time for barely 5 minutes of this conversation and get this entire reaction over with. And yes, I might be able to pause some if I might find some interesting ways how this will go on. So, anyways, that being said, it is time to react to this video, and here we go. I would love to see how Boyfriend is really going to do so, taking on against some character, but let's just see how this action plays on out. So, anyway, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, start.
Oh, what a lovely day for a walk.
Yeah, just taking in the sights of the city, the buzz of neon signs, the smell of jar.
Probably just burned hot dogs.
No, it's coming from that back alley.
Okay. Damn. Yep, there he is, guys. There he is. That's the character himself, Wally, or whatever Boyfriend's gonna say about this guy's name. I'm like, okay, well, I see. That makes sense. Huh. Guess it's my first time seeing this character anyway. Let's continue.
Not on that page either.
Wait, is that Whitty? Whitty the famous?
Oh yeah, Whitty. I forgot. I thought it was Wally for a minute. Sorry. I thought it was literally the only word of it anyway, but okay. Sorry if I get confused. Sorry. Walty. Or whatever Boyfriend said. Okay, fair enough. But anyway, damn, this is going to get really interesting, but alright. Well, I love the fact that this idea of the face is so interesting that, bruh, isn't it almost kind of like the Dearest Family's eyes right there? Like whenever Boyfriend had those kind of red glowing eyes there, but I mean, I wish those eyes would have been yellow, but fair enough.
Not that page either.
Wait, is that Whitty? Whitty the famous rock star? Whitty the mysterious singer whose fabled unbeatable technique has never been recorded?
Yeah, Whitty, sworn enemy of my parents.
Your parents have a lot of sworn enemies.
What? This is new. This is new every day. Or should I say this is just only coming from me? Man, there's just seriously no freaking way that is seriously true. Wait, are you telling me that, my favorite character, the Daddy Dearest, number one, bruh, the sworn enemies of Girlfriend's parents. I love it. I literally am gonna love it. Even if it's gonna just be with like Daddy Dearest or Mom Dearest at the moment. Yo, I'm saying the word hell yes. And I'm gonna say that anyway. Damn, let's go.
Yeah, Whitty, sworn enemy of my parents.
Your parents have a lot of sworn enemies.
I try not to pry too much. We shouldn't pry on this guy either. He probably knows about you from all your rap battles, and he definitely knows about me.
You think he knows me? Then we could battle, and then if I could get him to teach me that technique, nobody or folks in after me could ever separate us again.
I really don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. It probably isn't a very good idea, bruh. Like, seriously, if Girlfriend's telling the truth, then hey, at least I'll side with her on this a little bit for that idea. So, yeah, definitely Girlfriend's right. I mean, she's correct a little bit. Which I think Boyfriend is really going to be falling into a different kind of death trap. Or a little bit just more of a not going to be on a good sign, where they're going to probably be a bit of sworn enemies, which I can really tell Boyfriend or pretty much Walty exactly, which sorry if I might still get things confused, but hey, I mean, I really don't care since I'm just only here to react to this video anyway, but just for me pausing this, but okay, let's see how
It'll
this
be
will go
fine.
out.
Let's go.
See how this will go out.
And there it is. All this time and they're still talking about it. Guess I better keep laying low.
Hey,
Yeah, not for long you weren't, by the way. I mean, if you were probably somewhere, you would have probably been inside a building for a long time ago. You would have been in a building, besides in the back alley. I mean, seriously, people really gonna find so many different interesting ways how boyfriend is gonna be the only person just saying is like, however, he's just gonna find the person just being in the back alley for some familiar reasons. Or maybe somewhere, I guess. But let's continue. And also, for me, by the way, if I was in my own shoes, I probably would have not chosen the back alley. I would have probably chosen something that isn't the back alley, or maybe something related, less being caught. Anyway, continue. Well, here we go.
Oh, you two.
He knows us.
Would both of you kindly leave me alone? I don't want anyone knowing I'm here.
Okay, gotta make him want to fight. Time for a burn.
What?
Boop beep.
Listen, I ain't looking for trouble tonight. Just leave and all will be cool. And, that one doesn't translate so great into English.
Dang, that was a good one too. Fine, have a fancy burn made out of actual words, your royal bombness. Your skills don't translate so great into winning.
Bruh, bombness? Bombness? Okay, that's gotta be something I never even came across to hear this word. For what I say is like, your loyal bombness. No way is that hilarious.
So, what do you gotta say about that? Hey, waiting for your comeback. Are you
Hey.
just gonna stand there?
Got better things to do than trading grade school burns with you, kid.
You'd better get your ice back. These birds aren't going nowhere.
Damn, this music is freaking damn based. A little bit right here. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to stop right there a little bit and just say this question entirely is that, man, this music or a little bit of this burns or a little bit are getting a bit damn pretty impressive these times. They're pretty good. And also, what I find something new this time is that girlfriend doesn't even have like pretty much the one that she usually sits on. Like she's carried like a little boom box. Like a big boom box that she's holding already. That's actually pretty cool. A little bit to hear from, which, sometimes I could agree to disagree on some similar things, but man, isn't that a bit interesting to see? A bit usually new sometimes. A little bit from me. Continue. Bro, this video is just freaking alright, in my opinion.
With you, kid.
You'd better get your ice back. These birds aren't going nowhere.
Please, dude, don't get me riled. Don't wanna destroy a child.
Okay.
I would appreciate being left alone, that's all I'm asking. Give me some peace and quiet, or you might end up in a casket.
But that's
Oh.
what I'm here for. You've seen me beat all the rest, man. You know I can keep up. Show me why they call you the best man.
I gave up singing a while back.
But why would you?
It didn't work out, and that's that.
But how could you give up when you hit your peak?
Things changed up really
You
fast.
were in headlines for weeks.
Stop asking about my past.
Was it a messed up so low? Wouldn't want to repeat it.
You're fine, my problem's mine, so buzz off, kid, don't waste your time here.
Come on, let your skills show. Then I promise I'll beat it.
Trust me, kid, you're not ready. You've been going steady with girlfriend for a while. And while I'm not a fan of her old man, I don't.
Damn! Bro, this freaking beat is just kicking shit so well. Like, I can't really believe to say this, but bruh, it's kicking fucking good. Literally. Like, it's kicking that well. And I loved it when he said, was like, I'm not going to destroy a child. Like, bruh, he's calling him a child. Okay, now that I can really think that was funny. A little bit. If I was Danny Deers, I would have freaking laughed out of my ass out of it. Like, for real, that would have been funny. But if I was Tank Man for a minute, I'd say, it's like, nah, kid, he called you a child. Oh, yeah. Now that I would solely sound describing if I was Tank Man by the minute. By saying, it's like, man, it says, like, open your freaking eyes, child. Jeez. Oh, my God. Isn't this funny? And also, what I really think this is interesting is about these burns just kicking so well at this. And also, let's just continue with the video itself. Pardon my time, but continue the video.
Wanna take you from her or leave her folks without their child.
Stop trying to protect me. I'm talented, cute, and funny. So if you just let me, I'll give you a run for your money.
That's why I
Damn! He's gonna give him for a run for his money. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, you're gonna say is like you're gonna give him a run for his money. Okay.
So if you just let me, I'll give you a run for your money.
That's why I don't wanna fight you.
Don't chicken out.
No telling what I'd say or do.
I'm speeding until you show me what you got.
Why won't you let me be?
Come on, give it one more shot.
Listen up carefully, no way.
Hiding up,
Get lost.
show your stuff. Set your hidden powers free.
You don't know me.
But I will know you once the battle heats up, and you'll know me better too.
I see how it is.
All right, you're finally warming up.
You're really pushing my limits, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of right. Like, seriously, girlfriend and Whitty are right in this question. Like, boyfriend is just really wanting to keep this going and going until he just snaps. Like, bruh, I think girlfriend is correct in this one. Sorry if I might have to say this, but bruh, boyfriend does not know what the hell he's going on against. Or literally anything. Like, I mean, he's kind of right. I love the fact when he says, like, you don't know me. Like, seriously, he's right. Like, the dude is right. Sorry if I might just have to take this question in standard, but he's literally correct. Like, man, he was actually a bit right in the end, which some points I can give from boyfriend and Welty a bit of corrections on some thumbs up on that, but continue the video.
All right, you're finally warming up.
You're really pushing my limits, dude.
Why don't you show me what you can really do this time?
Oh no.
You go die in a ditch instead.
Oh, yeah! Finally, a real comeback. Now we're playing with fire.
Don't make me do this.
Man, imagine how boyfriend says that in a different standard. Like, bruh, he literally just said was, now we're playing with fire. Bruh, it's literally gonna make more big ones. Like, are you that stupid to think that idea? Bruh.
Comeback. Now we're playing with fire.
Don't make me do this. So, let me take a wild guess. You thought you'd walk up to me, burn me, and out to me, look real macho for your girlfriend, leave me bruised and beaten.
Hold on, you got it
Okay.
twisted. I rap, you resisted. Don't care if I win or lose. Just wanna walk in your shoes.
It's a dangerous game filled with heartbreak and pain.
I'll listen if you talk, spill the tea. What you give up, rock?
Wasn't my just quit, her parents made me sweat.
Hold the phone, it was those guys. No way to the next rhythm and eyes.
Wasn't magic or some curse, they betrayed me and that hurts worse.
So you guys used to be friends till they make your music get.
Best of friends, start 'em up, was the only people I thought I could ever trust.
Hey.
You guys were close. Why would they shut down your shows?
When they found me,
Yo, there's my boy! Yes, there's my main favorite! Yep, it's Daddy Dearest! Yep, Daddy Dearest! Oh, yes. Just yes. Finally. Bruh, thank God. And yep, I can always just love this too. Yep. Oh, a cameo. Daddy Dearest and Mommy Mirrors than this. Let's fucking go. Please do.
we were nobodies.
They weren't winning in the beginning.
Took me in under the wing, inspired me to rap and sing with them.
Sounds like they were really nice, so what did they do? Give you bad advice?
Booked a venue, asked me to sing with them too.
So your big break was just a giant mistake.
They both pressured me into it, gave my best, but then I blew it.
Damn, I love this when Daddy Dearest is right there making that expression. Like, bruh, if there was me right there, I would have done the same right there. And also, that other face right there, that is pretty damn good. Bro, I just love these expressions right here that are freaking bass. They're so good. Like, I love it right there. Like, seriously, it's just good. I love this right there.
I just sing, but it was baited. Had no practice, did they hate it?
That's the part that shocked me. Everyone was cheering for me. Who said I was talented? Said no one could ignore me. Must have covered up the awful and I get told them before I knew it. They got big, they got me right.
wish and I clean it up and things like that motivated you to say more, help you sign a record deal. After a long time, they step you back and you for real.
Suddenly the two on South Day one for the out without counter track that sounded like the one I messed up playing now.
Oh no, and if you tried, after all you did to hide that bad part at the end, you'd never get signed again.
I was gonna quit, couldn't do it.
Ran in fear of losing your career.
Since they burst into the room with flowing cream.
Yes, I love this right there. This expressions are good. I love this as a perfect style. Like, this is perfect. One glowing on the red and one glowing on the left. Like, that is so impressive with the work that was spent. That was amazing. Seriously, I gotta give this guy credit. Like, absolute good credit. Which I actually am a bit surprised, but continue.
They make you perform the song, so it went wrong. Well, that's amazing.
Started yelling at me, put me in a state of fury. Started dancing the bass and getting really bored. Screamed and screamed and screamed and finally reached its end. Thought I made it through, but I sick and I'm doing it again.
Must have been such a heartbreak to see your friends betray you, but there must have been a good reason the two of them made you.
You must have realized with the time that's wrong, I couldn't be big.
We become bigger, so they joined forces to cheat. So let's see it.
Oh.
After I hear all that, you're still making me do it?
Yeah, that is gonna not be too good. Yep. Oh my god. Yep. Girlfriend is just shitting her pretty much almost a bit of her dress. Or just pretty much just getting scared by this entire thing anyway. Bruh. I'm like, yeah, boyfriend really should have not continued on doing this. Like, yeah, totally, completely fat-foed a clock before that he's about to snap. Like, once he snaps anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a big one. That boyfriend is just gonna be stuck with for the entire time of his life. Yep, once he always does it, then it's gonna do it. It also kind of felt still bad for girlfriend in this scenario, since I'm saying is like, yeah, I never seen anything like that expression before right there. Like, she's just shivering so much that I would probably say is, damn, that's the only way I would have figured out. And then until he starts going like, says like, you're still making me do it. Like, oh no. Just no idea, man. Really. No complete idea. Alright, well, I guess I should say hopefully we're going to see what goes on here anyway and see what's going to happen. But damn, man, that is just seriously, damn. And also, don't worry about like my webcam just being frozen a little bit. I'm just going to figure out to fix it anyway. You know, just give me a second if I can fix it. So give me a second. I'm going to probably fix it anyways. You know, it's just going to take some time, but it's not going to be stupid, you know, as you guys can hear me. So give me some time while I fix it, because at sometimes it's just going to be a bit tricky to keep doing that. All right, there we go, fixed it. Yep, so want to let you guys know about that is once the camera just does that to freeze itself, then I'm just going to like automatically turn it off just in case, just to like refix it. So anyway, that being said, oh, brace yourselves, everybody. Here we go again. Like, here we go again. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me fix that.
You're still making me do it?
Oh, God. No way. Oh, no. Oh, he's going mad. Oh, yes. Looks like Whitty is going mad. Like, he's going mad like a bomb madman. Or should I say, a big bomb madman. Wow, that is insane. Which I never even get to say this anyway, and since in my entire YouTube channel. Like, damn. Like, now that is a big mad bomb man. Or whatever, I guess. But you know what I mean. Continue.
Alright, now this is a battle. How about one last burn?
Enough. They've taken all I ever had. I've been doomed into an endless cycle of running and hiding from things I cannot control.
Yeah, you're really going to get your last battle, boyfriend, and yours is going to be a very highly wished, definitely wished, and very likely your last time to deal with this, which is your last round. And I think to say that it's a very good question, that he's been like hiding around from things and that he was just trying to go from endless cycles, trying to run from things and try like, I don't know, for whatever he can't control. Man, I gotta say is that, well, let's just see how this will play out, I think.
Curse you. Curse you and the filth that brought you into this world.
People?
Yeah, you're in big trouble, boyfriend. You are literally in big trouble because you're the one who kept doing it, but didn't listen. Like, man, why is it always every main character? Not trying to be on two different similar sides, but I'm just saying this in the center here is like, why is it always going to be the main character that always gets to make that one person snap before the person just doesn't get to be left alone for some reason? Which, I mean, things could have probably been resolved anyway, besides without ticking him a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, it's boyfriend and all, but I'm not going to even say anything as much. So, whew, let's go.
You were all out to get before all my own. Guess what? It's gonna happen.
This is amazing.
Okay.
Wait for this, young guy. Spit my best, but I can
Oh, damn.
You could know the pain of having your skills coming on your waterfall.
If you guys, you can take your own strength, come back into the waterfall.
And as a cool down, I'll just try and call me a coward. Better forget me.
I'll talk to you when that time comes. I wanna help you, but you gotta let me.
You just me as trophy for yourself. You're looking for what I conquered me.
You're mad, I really care, but you don't keep me well off. I'm in the city.
Don't let me if you can't do make tracks. I just say you get the racing.
I don't get it, putting you towards it, but knowing it for your life's distressing.
Treat me like you're acting on fire. Giving birth can't like gasoline.
Cause I took it too far, I up a few bottles, more small chat, I'm getting me.
What? Spit it low. It's my first night on face from your girl, dude.
But you should know, whether you chew on a grease mouse, got a really trash move.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for my spots. Sorry, trouble. That's all
You
mystified.
just went through it, I didn't wanna light the fire, I don't give me a hard time.
Hold on a minute. So, anyway, let me just say this for a minute before we resume back the video. Is that, I gotta say, that is so interesting. That this music is so fast that I couldn't even beat it. Which, I'm just saying is that I've never even done anything literally that fast, before. That ever fast. Which, by the way, I probably say this, and my only condolences, by the way, is saying is that I have never actually beaten something this fast, since in my entire lifetime, or like, however, exactly for that reason, is that I've never would have been this fast. Just only my example, if I ever did play the game a little bit, which, that's just only my opinion, that if I ever were to play the game, man, I would have lost so many times that I would have freaking rage quitted that hard and would have screamed out a lot. Like, I would have screamed like Goku out of my lungs and screamed a lot more if I probably lost. Which, you know me, sometimes I might scream a little and not so much, but it depends if I actually get to be lucky and just, stay on to continue what I gotta do and stuff. So, that's pretty much that. And also, I've been thinking a bit more independently, a little thinking about carefully with like, oh, what am I gonna do? Like, facing against the Uber kids. That Pico always despikes that much. Well, let me just say this answer, is that I've never played that mode before. I've never recently played it, but I'm trying to find an easy mode version to play it, so I will give myself a bit of the practice while doing so. And yes, I'm going to at least make separate playlists a little bit and decide that for my decision, whenever I think it's the only time I make that solution, and say is that, well, let me see if I can actually have that idea and may have that into a very good positive reason just to find that reason. Since I probably do say I might have the choice of saying is like, oh, when am I going to play Pico versus the Uber Kids? Well, in that answer alone, I think I'll decide that whenever I'm ready for that. And also, as in for Boyfriend versus Whitty, by the way, that's the same reason too, but more similar. But anyway, let's continue. But only the story mode characters, not mods anyway, just story characters. Continue.
I listen, I don't know what damn thing you demons will leave me be.
You're a great job on me.
If they sit here just to end me.
Trust me, me and them ain't too friendly.
They got you in a contract being
I'm
this.
the one to guess when, don't make it
What
bad.
is it then? You can leave anytime now.
Wanna fix things, but I really don't know how.
Just hear up and let me wallow.
Things are hard pill to swallow.
It's not your
We
job.
can fix it.
Yeah.
We can fix you.
It's not your problem.
Shouldn't risk it.
Can please get
But I
away.
still want to.
You make this
Okay.
work.
Fighting.
You are right now.
I'll keep rapping.
Take your records.
Bosses like me.
Nobody knows
So
how.
good stuff happens.
You understand this hurts me.
It'll work out after we sing.
This is the plan.
Winning battles fix most anything.
Since here there's no way out
Fight
there.
out, should have been a breakthrough.
Rest in peace, this kid, you earned your
Don't
death.
have to fight these long all things.
Okay.
No matter what you say. Just wait it, go with lots of boss. Got this far, let's do it, YOLO.
No way.
Wait a second, then your story, how you lost your former glory. What if they were just short-sighted, thought you'd save the deal ignited? There it is, then if anything I just mentioned, you got messed up. Like girlfriend's parents had good intentions, they got it, dropped a line and tried to tyrant and admit about how would they ever find you when you live in a short-term I'm forcing you guys to talk to me. Know it might bring back up your bedtimes, it's up to you now. You want to start a new or do you want to run out of time? So what you gonna do? Would it really kill you to try?
I don't care whether they manage time is ticking, make your peace
I
start.
just hope you solve your problem, why can't you calm down and solve those?
No, I'm gonna hide from focus on what you started.
I did everything I could, I think it's time we departed.
Even if you started running now, you wouldn't get far.
At least my voice doesn't sound like a broken thrift shop guitar.
Saying that's actually a
Wow.
those your last
Come
words.
on now, this battle's over and I wanted everyone hurt.
Oh, man, we're gonna find out and see if he's gonna freaking blow a nuke. Just to pretty much do it. Like, oh no, boyfriend is really still making him go. Like, yeah, I think girlfriend should have run by now. Like, yeah, boyfriend, this is really upon yourself, man. Not anyone else but yourself, but thing has really been on ya. Which also, if Pico had a reaction for that similar reaction to this, man, he probably would have figured a different way by saying, like, boyfriend, come on, you're really being a dumbass here. Or should I just do this in a Pico impression, which I know it's going to sound a little too familiar, but I'm just saying is that, yeah, pretty ticked and pretty screwed from this, but continue.
Haha! Yes! I found the solution, survive life fast unbeatable technique, and now I've got it down pat!
Bruh, you are literally the only one who's talking fast. Like, for me, I would never even dare or challenge this character, you know, by only a second time, which I probably would rather refuse, or if there's going to be an easy mode, I probably would have figured this out a little similar, but I may look up on a few similar explanations, you know, to find a similar way to easy mode without dealing with all the extreme fast in the end. Which some ones aren't as fast as usual, but I think I'd probably take those than the last one. But yeah, a few other notes were a bit true from the lyrics that were fine and a little bit somewhere, but that's okay anyways.
It's not unbeatable because it's fast. It's unbeatable because of what happens next.
Huh?
I'm overheating. Can't stop. About to turn this place into the Grand Canyon.
Of course.
The venue and the recording studio.
Wait, that's what you meant when you said you blew it? That's why nobody's ever recorded your unbeatable technique? That's why you're hiding here?
I apologize, but this is what you wanted. So, how about you go die in a ditch instead?
Damn. Oh, he's telling boyfriend to die in a ditch. Like, I heard that the second time already, that he rephrased it too, which was just a bit interesting to hear from anyway. And also, here's a bit of a pause back. You know, after when I did look on with the second verse, or should I say the second soundtrack, or should I say track, you know, that still refers to like the Friday Night Funkin' ones, is that I actually did see right here in this video that one was probably like blurred exactly, you know, by the creator itself, that I think it was kind of blurred on the screen, which still makes more sense. I just get or don't most likely wouldn't understand that there should have been like an censored version with like the blurred exactly, the unblurred version exactly, or should I say the unblurred or something. But you know, that's fine if it was blurred or anything, but I'm just making a guess for who those just didn't actually see it or anything. But let's continue on right now. Wait.
I'd much prefer if you didn't make another gaping hole in this neighborhood, Whitty.
Thanks, Carol.
Carol? That's her name? Carol? That's new. Okay, alright. That's fine. Carol, huh? Well, I never heard of a Carol before, but I might get to be knowing a little bit or something that is Carol now. Okay. Well, I guess this is fine. I suppose. Which that's cool enough to actually witness something interesting, but okay, cool.
You! I'm surprised at you, the boyfriend. Picking on someone who's just trying to live their life. You're no better than that daddy dearest you keep on fighting.
But I just wanted to witness his unbeatable techniques so I could copy it and...
And let it destroy your life and career too? Well, it's a good thing I was around to check in on him. Are you very...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's just teaching boyfriend a little bit of a life lesson. Yep, you are one dumb of an idiot, aren't you? Of course, you might be the only silly and dumb person around, but yeah, she stopped you on there, bruh. Yeah, I can't say anything back, can't you?
Very well might have. Come on, Whitty. Let's find you a new hiding spot.
Thanks.
Hey, there's Tank Man! Yo, I just see a bit of a Tank Man wall right there. For those who did see this right here, bruh, yep, there's my favorite exactly. Tank Man, of course. Yep, definitely Tank Man. And of course, I'm not going to say the character's name up there because I probably refuse to say the name, which I was just only checking for a little bit of a snippet. But anyways, yep, there's my favorite character secondary, Tank Man. Yep, Tank Man himself right there. Continue.
Well, those with an ends well, right, the girlfriend?
Can you slow down a bit, the boyfriend? I can't really understand you too well, and I can barely understand you most of the time already.
Oh, sure. Talking. Slowly.
Yeah, I think I want to probably say this in describing terms of words is that why couldn't girlfriend just use her demon powers anyway to fix boyfriend's liberalizing a little bit with him speeding the fast times, which I think I gotta say that why couldn't girlfriend just originally just like would have probably fixed boyfriend's voice by now with like how he was speeding his lips too fast, which why couldn't she just do that? But you know, just in a regular term question anyway, but could have probably figured it out. But I guess he's the only one gonna run on back to him again to figure out how he's gonna figure this out. But continue.
Slow. Uh-oh. I've never done that long before. Wait, how do we turn it on?
There you go. There you freaking go.
Hey, if you like this song, then why not subscribe?
Nice.
We play games weekends at 4 streaming live. Check out my Patreon for special rewards. Catch me on Twitter
Okay.
and join my fan Discord.
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't really give a shit about the second part. I don't care. But anyway, damn, this entire freaking video is freaking damn good. Really? Freaking damn good. Which, all I can say, really good. And congratulations. That, bro, this video was freaking good. Which I never knew, by the way, that this video would have so much different abilities going on. Which actually makes so much sense for the only reason why he started hiding away or maybe running away that he could barely control. That actually makes so much sense that I actually never knew that. I was like, what? How did I not knew that? Until I actually figured it out myself. I was like, okay. Well, for something I never noticed, based. Like I said, based. And never knew that. So... anyways, all I'm going to say here, man, is that girlfriend was correct. Sorry if I might have to say this, though, but she was right. For the first time ever, I'm actually going to agree, for once in a lifetime, is that, yeah, she was correct. Once again, though, she was right in all ways. But boyfriend here is not going to listen, which, of course, he didn't want to. So, that's pretty much how he experienced it this time with Wally, or Walty exactly, which sorry if I can't get most of his name right sometimes, but like I said, at least I tried. You know, at least I consider the try. You know, and also, I probably would say this too, by the way, that I would rather only consider the story mode characters facing Walty, or maybe just the story mode characters facing the Uber Kids, or pretty much the Uber Kids. Yeah, I meant to say that too. But anyway, that's all I want to prefer and say, at least at this point right now, is that I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, there's only going to be 2 specials that I'm willing to probably be doing in the playlist just for something a bit new and a bit different. Which, it doesn't involve with the parts of the story mode either. It doesn't involve with that, which, by the way, there's going to be no parts anyway. It's just going to be 0, which means it's going to be full part. Full. As I'm referring to 0 parts, exactly. So, anyways, that's all I want to say and give you guys an interesting special of this video, which I never have even considered reacting to anyway. Which also, I'm probably going to do like one interesting follow-up that's only going to be about Pico, Darnell, and Nini whenever they were at the ice cream shop taken down against the Uber kids. That, by the way, will be first. And of course, Boyfriend versus Walty will probably be second, which, by the way, that's what I'm going to be doing recently by any chance. If I'm willing to be free, just to probably have that discussion, and will probably be sure to have that ready and soon enough to actually have a thumbnail whenever I might find an interesting thumbnail to find. Then that's when I might try to be the only one to find the thumbnail if I can. If it's going to probably settle in or settle to work at least, which that's what I'm going to probably be doing at least first. And also, hope that you guys, again, in fact, absolutely did, in fact, enjoy this video. Please be sure to give this video a like and comment, and subscribe to the bell to be notified for much more videos. And subscribe to the same person who definitely made, most likely, a bit of the interesting videos, as he's already been doing so far. Just like this exactly, with like the full weeks with the characters from the recently of the story mode characters, which I did recently probably did skip or didn't pretty much skip, or however, if I wasn't confused or not, then that's how I was just trying to deal with what I got to deal with at least. So, with that being said, man, this video was amazing. And it was actually a bit of a 9 out of 10 since I'm recently giving this a 9 out of 10. Just only this video with the lyrics, but the game I've really not even considered asking about that either. I only just said this video only about the lyrics. But anyways, like that being said, and always, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way you guys, again, will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And yes, this is only a one-time thing for me to react to this video. Which, by the way, by any chance that, well, only if the game actually probably considers to say that this will just be the only one time of the game, then yes, this will only be a one-time thing as well, until further notice. By any chance, if some story mode characters get to challenge the same guy that Boyfriend was facing against. So that's pretty much my only way I can say it, and probably have a reason for it, and just say that answer. But anyways, that being said, man, this video was good. And I love the fact with the story as well, with the fact that it brings Daddy Dearest, Mommy Nearest in it, and of course, a few different interesting characters. Some characters remain to be background characters, or some characters that would probably be mentioned by me by saying as how I noticed some characters I probably preferred the most. But man, this video was good. And I love these interesting characters again, that it brings back the Dearest family, that I'm like, hell yes. Finally get a good rerun, and finally get something very interesting to watch, and also enjoy some enjoyment. But anyway, that being said, it's time to wrap this up, and like that being said, and always, please be sure to give this video a like and comment, and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. That way, you won't miss a single video that comes on this channel. So anyways, I'm Golden Devin-Foxy, Remastered again, and I'll see you guys soon enough. Absolutely. In the next video. And by the way, yes, this will only be one of 3 reaction videos. By the way, by any chance that, well, since I will be recently be heading to is Five Freddy's Help Wanted, which will also be non-VR. Which, by the way, it'll just be non-VR. So, that's all I'm just going to say. That, yeah, it will just be considered non-VR. So, there you go. And all I also want to say, by the way, that yes, 5 Fights at Freddy's will be next as well, since I'm wanting to give this a bit of more of like an interesting memory of something I never recently played before, just to kind of show you guys how I never played the game before. But trust me, I will probably do that first before Five Freddy's Help Wanted. non-VR will be preceded and will be starting soon, which will also be declared to still be in the community post, or should I say in the post at least, to probably be mentioned about how many games remain to be left, as I can probably just say. But anyways, that being said, thank you guys very much again for watching and enjoying the video, and like that being sure as always and wise, I will be sure to see you, absolutely, in the next video. So thank you for watching, thanks for enjoying this, and without that being said as always, I will see you, absolutely, again, in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'm yours truly, Golden Devin-Foxy, Remastered, again. We'll see you next time. And also, Carol? I never heard of a name Carol before, but I guess something might come new to me a little bit, as I might never knew about that character. Damn, Carol? Man, that's what he's with? Carol? That's cool. Like, I never knew that, but that's cool as heck. That's really cool as heck, man. Really cool as heck. But, anywho, that's all I probably want to point out today, at least for this right now. So anyways, that being said, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And also, do not ask me for mods. I will pretty much block the comment if I hear the word saying like, oh, please play the mods. I'm saying no. N-O means no. That I'm not going to decide to pick that. Because, by the way, that is my choice and opinion. So if, again, don't respect it, then get off. So that's all I'm just trying to say for a reminder, or maybe just like a bit of a heads up, is do not mention about mods. Which, even if I might probably look at some faces, which I'm not saying their names, even if I'm looking at faces, that's the point I'm just saying. That, for only regards. That's it. So, anyways, that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta, bye-bye, and see you guys for the next reaction video, or yet another gameplay that might be reserved to be called 5 Fights at Freddy's. Anyway, I'll see you next time for whatever that's going to be. See you next time, and signing out. Goodbye, and have a good day. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye now.